Tyrone Bowman live. Welcome to the program, everybody. Let's get right down to it. According to Politico, President Donald Trump called Amazon founder Jeff Bezos Tuesday following a report that the e-commerce giant was planning to soon display how much tariffs are increasing prices. Next to its products, a person familiar with the conversation granted anonymity to discuss the private conversation told Politico. Trump confirmed the call when talking with reporters Tuesday afternoon, saying Bezos, quote, solved the problem very quickly and did the right thing, end quote. Quote, he's a good guy, Trump added. I've gotten to know him over the last couple of years, and he's done a fantastic job. I appreciate what he did, end quote. But during a press briefing on Tuesday morning, the White House took aim at Amazon for the reported plan, calling it a, quote, hostile and political, quote, move. Amazon has since told multiple outlets, including Politico, that the change won't happen. Quote, I just got off the phone with the president about Amazon's announcement. This is a hostile and political act by Amazon. White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt said during a briefing on Tuesday, end quote. Punchbowl News reported Tuesday that Amazon was planning to soon display how much President Donald Trump's tariffs are adding to each of its product prices. CNN first reported the call between the two men. In a statement to Politico, an Amazon spokesperson confirmed that the company had considered the idea for Amazon Haul, a better website for ultra-low-cost goods, but denied that the labeling proposal was in the works. This was never approved and it's not going to happen, said spokesperson Tim Doyle, quote, close quote. Commerce Secretary Howard Lutnick was quick to draw the following Amazon's announcement. Good move, he said on X in response to the statement. Leavitt at the press briefing cited a 2021 report from Reuters on Amazon's relationship with a Chinese propaganda arm. Holding up a copy of the story with Amazon's founder Jeff Bezos' face front and center, she called it another reason why Americans should buy American. When asked by a reporter that the status of Trump's relationship is with Amazon founder Jeff Bezos, Leavitt largely dodged the question. I will not speak to the president's relationships with Jeff Bezos, she said, but I will tell you this is certainly a hostile and political act by Amazon. Bezos declined to endorse either Trump or former Vice President Kamala Harris during the presidential election. Weeks before the election, Bezos also blocked the Washington Post, which he owns, from endorsing either candidate, prompting sharp criticism and hundreds of thousands of readers to cancel the subscriptions with the paper. The Post editorial board was preparing to endorse Harris. He was among several billionaire tech CEOs who directed donations to Trump's inauguration fund earlier this year, with Amazon contributing $1 million, and has since met with the president at his first Mar-a-Lago club in Florida. In an interview with The Atlantic last week, Trump seemed pleased with the tech titan. He's 100%. Trump said of Bezos, he's been great. As Trump hits his 100th day in office, his administration's tariff war on many allied countries, whom he argues are not paying their fair share, has sent shockwaves through global markets. Trump has imposed and paused blanket 25% tariffs on Americans to boarding allies, Canada and Mexico, and an additional 10% on virtually every other country importing into the U.S., with higher and since paused tariffs on countries his administration has argued are bad actors. Trump has also implemented dramatically high tariffs on China in a tit-for-tat escalation with the country. The White House has argued that Trump is close to deals with many countries to ease tariffs. Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent said at Tuesday's briefing that he thinks the administration is very close to a deal with India, as well as South Korea and Japan. But the fallout is still being felt by consumers and markets. And in Canada, Prime Minister Mark Carney led the country's Liberal Party to a historic win Monday after running a campaign largely focused on the effect of Trump's provocations of the Northern ally. Democrats soon latched onto Leavitt's comments to F around is human, to find out is divine, close quote. The Ways and Means Democrats X account wrote. Tyrone Bowman. never surrender, never quit.